Hello, this is Mike, KF4JOZ. Thought I would show you a video that you don't have to have special hardware to receive the ISS SSTV events. Matter of fact, all you really need is a handheld and a cell phone. But just wanted to show you I had great success with the hardware that I already own. Just had to add some software to pull it all together. As you see here of my collage from this event, I did fairly well. I'm using a Raspberry Pi 5 running QSSTV GPredict and Hamlib for rig and rotor control. I was inspired to set all this up for the Holiday 2025 event because all the passes were in the middle of the night, and raising a toddler, I needed the sleep. So let's get into my gear. I'm using a Yaesu 847 with a DigiRig Mobile for the audio and CAT interfacing to the radio. For my rotor, I'm using an Easy Rotor Control 4 USB and a Yaesu G800DXA. My antenna is 30 foot off the ground and is a Cushcraft A6270-13s. Since this is VHF receive only, we will only be using the 5-element vertically polarized section of the tri-band antenna. This antenna really performs well best on horizon passes less than 30 degrees. 10 to 15 degrees pass usually yields me the best pictures. But depending on the timing of the ISS and transmission of the images, I've also had really good success down to 5 to 7 degree max passes and can receive going outbound about down to negative 0.5 degrees. The fully hands-off automation is really GPredict and its ability to do the Doppler shift for the radio and the rotor direction. I won't be talking during the transmission, so that if you wish to decode the images, you can. Things to watch for are the waterfall. As the noise comes in on the left side of the waterfall, you'll see how it affects the image decodes. Also, the rotor control section. The red dot is where the ISS really is. The red circle is where the rotor control is saying the rotor needs to be, and the crosshair is actually where the rotor is reporting. Now, I'm only using the azimuth controlled rotor, so the only thing about elevation you really need to pay attention to is down below where it says target and the actual elevation of the ISS at this time. This is pass 50549 starting from my northwest across the southwest side of my station and departs on the southeast side. As you will see is the first image as the ISS is already transmitting as it approaches. And knowing that this pass starts at 300 and ending at about 160, my rotor bottoms out at 180, you'll see me manually force the rotor to swing around. And I was a little late reacting, so the second image has a little bit of noise at the top as the rotor slowly gets around. Alright, as we get into this, the transmit cycles of the ISS is transmit for 2 minutes, off for 2 minutes, transmit for 2 minutes. So you see this will be about a 10-minute pass, and we should get a few images out of it. One reminder though is I will be fast forwarding between the 2 minutes of silence, just so we're not sitting here watching the noise. Alrighty, we got an inbound bird, so if you want to decode, start your decode software now. Phew, only 4 seconds left. That ended up being my best pass for this particular image, and now I have to go update my collage. I hope this was helpful to you. One other note, if it was running out of, but still transmitting and you wanted to capture it past LOS, you need to hit the auto track to disable it. But as you see, the antenna now will position itself for the next pass. Hope this was helpful. 7 3s till next time.